Hey everyone, it's Overrock here, and with a Beacon Rush gameplay video with another one of those some intense ending. So I'm starting with my Loki as always, and I was kind of distracted in the first half of the match. As you can tell here, like I wanted to go for the center beacon, but I'm just going straight to the enemy base, and this is where I realized like, oh, I should be going for the center, but it was too late to go back, so I'm just trying to do something in this enemy base. So for now the bulwark is standing inside the circle, so I'm leaving and trying to do some damage to this Haishi. So this guy is using Columbus, and there's that Blitz which can be a threat to our beacon, so I'm just going after him, and I will use this brown tank thing as a cover from that Haishi in case he tries to fire at me with those rockets again. And you see now the Hayashi is firing only one shot. That means he's out of magazine and firing with the instant reload system. So I thought this will be the best time to take out the robot from close range. But the Blitz now you see is like chasing my Loki. So I already lost my last end, and here what I was trying to do is quickly take out his robot. But there was someone firing from behind with a halo, I think. So I had to use the phase shift, and now I'm using this cover from them. Okay, so it was this another Blitz with the halo. But now like my last end was triggered, so I couldn't do much from here. But now I was glad that now I can go for what I wanted in the beginning, which is capturing the center beacon. So currently 4 enemy players are defending it. So we will first have to take out the robots from the beacon before we capture it. So that's what I'm trying to do here, and also my teammates, we have the Hellburner and then Aujun Tempest firing at those enemy players. My Hellburner teammate is just going for the beacon, I guess, and he's destroyed, but we have another invader now doing the same thing. Now I'm about to go in reload, so I'm keeping a distance again and waiting for the cooldown. So here I don't want it to be suppressed by the invader, but when here you see my Aujun is suppressed, so I was annoyed, and in panic I tapped on the phase shift to remove the suppression, but it was a dumb idea because now like all my inbuilt firepower was wasted. So yeah, it was not really that was totally wasted. And here trying to save my Aujun from this invader, but yeah, this guy triggered my last end, so but now I can take the flight, so it's not totally destroyed. But next time if I go into such situation, the last end will not be there to give me another chance. And here another invader, so I cannot do anything now. Well, I could have used the phase shift, but like at that situation when I was actually playing, I didn't thought of that. So yeah, and now taking out the invader with this with my 80s. And you can also say this video is like a showcase of this 80s shotgun with phase shift again, because I'm about to survive the rest of the match with this robot, and I will just like take out the whole enemy team with this robot. So not really sure what to keep the title, but it will be either the intense ending or a shotgun 80s showcase or something like that. So anyways, here I triggered that Inquisitor's stealth before I use my shield, and now trying to take out that robot. There's a lot of network lag and also the rendering lag. Like my device can't handle this match. You can see the shadows and are removed and all, and this teleporting thing with the network. So really sorry about the quality. And here I had to use my phase shift. So again there are 3 players, so it's going to be, it will take a while before I capture the beacon. Now taking this cover was not a good idea, because now you see the bulwark will attack me from the other side, but good thing I have the last end. And here I was really lucky that this Ares was distracted by my teammate, or otherwise my Ares was really vulnerable without any last stand and shield. So he could have like destroyed my Ares really easily. So yeah, I was lucky and I took the chance to just rush inside and take out the robot before that robot takes my robot out. So yeah, and again trying to be like safe. Okay, someone is firing, so I had to use the phase shift. There's another Ares on that on that platform on the other side. Okay, so that bulwark was stuck, like he wanted to go behind the cover, but in the panic, I guess it happens with me a lot. Like like with the Loki, if you see in the beginning of the match, I was trying to go in cover to save my Loki from that blitz, and I was in a similar situation. So yeah, so finally taking out all the no wait, there's another one. I think it's a Mercury. Oh, yeah, it's a Mercury. Like I will use my phase shift to survive the hell dive, which I think he's preparing for that. Here you see. So now I will use the phase shift and then my shield. So before he like run around the cover, I was getting closer to this beacon now. So finally I can capture it. And good thing I came to this circle before destroying the robot, or otherwise he could have redeployed with another of his robot. But well, now I think that a guy is mac out, but still like it was a possible scenario, right? So yeah, so anyways, now you see we are really low on beacon bar, so if we don't get enough beacons, we will lose the match. So that's what I'm doing. It's a 2 versus 2 situation. My other teammate is fighting alone with 2 players, I guess. So I have no choice. I just have to capture beacons here. Like he was holding the B beacon, which was a really good move. Like, and he knows what he has to do in this situation. Like, going for the, like he's still defending the situation. And he did actually capture against 2 players, so that was a really good gameplay by that player. I cannot see the name right now, but I will definitely check after in the battle result. And now this another player is just going after my teammate, so this is a good chance for me to capture the 5th beacon too. In that way it will be a sure victory for us. But now you see the second player that was destroyed will now spawn behind me, and I didn't realize until he fired those glory. So yeah, and now it's a Falcon, so it will take all my firepower, full firepower 2 or 3 times to take out to destroy the robot. And here I think I could have avoided the use of phase shift, like moving to cover when there was few seconds of my shield left, but yeah, anyways, so again this will be my second unload of full firepower, and this time I did try to move to cover before the shield ends, and I think it will need one more time of all my firepower. So like staying alive is really important here, or otherwise I will have to walk the whole way again to capture the beacon. That's why I was being really safe, and finally taking out the Falcon. So I think now at this point we have the 3 beacons, so the match was kind of already decided that we will win, but still I don't want to take any chances, and that any player has to capture just 1 more beacon to win the match. Like they still have more beacon bar than our team. So here you will see, I think now that player also knew that they will lose the match, so he just dropped down the bridge, but I used the phase shift, so it was but yeah, in the last moment all you can try to do is get some damage. So I will not say his move was useless, but it didn't do anything, so it kind of was. So anyways, in the last few seconds you can see the beacon bars were really close, but we won the match in the end. So yeah, it was a really good one. and it was my first, I think second or third battle of the first month of this September month. So the league is not specified right now, it says unknown league, but I am in Champions League, so don't call me a tanker or anything. I did 2.6 million damage, and on the other side you can see the damage is really a lot. Like 2 players did over 2 million damage and 2 players over 1 million, but like at the end they were short on beacons. And here the third player in my team in the third position, that's the player who defended the beacon. So a really big shout out to you, buddy. Like without him, I don't think the match was this interesting. So yeah, and I guess that's it for this video. So if you enjoyed, don't forget to drop a like, and also don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I guess I will see you in my next video.